the triangle, the one that I saw April 1st, 2011, the object, I believe, I don't think it was aliens, but I think it was definitely black budget technology. I don't know how it's flying, doesn't have any wings, ailerons, has no visible method of propulsion, no heat haze, no sound, no propellers. Mind you, this is back in 2011. The only noticeable thing was the coronal discharge, which I personally believe that it's not part of the propulsion system. I don't think it's ionic wind either. I think that is a test to figure out whether they can mitigate some of the air friction on the surface of the object, which in 2011 I'm pretty sure they succeeded. As you can see this diagram here, I've put Kona Blue on there because Kona Blue just came out as a declassified documentation, and I thought that if I put that on there it might stir up some things, if I'm correct, and maybe I'll end up with Manta Stingray on my device and I'll be monitored, but I doubt it, or so I say. Anyway, you can see here I did like this crude thing with air molecules and ions, and coronal discharge creates a plasma field around an object which can ionize surrounding air and create a cushion of charged particles. This can lead to a reduction in air friction, as the plasma field can help reduce the viscosity of the air and create a layer of low-density gas around the object, which I'm pretty sure this is what they were doing with this object. Now, what contractor owns this particular patent? And I have no idea. It's not publicly available, but I can tell you this similar technology will be used in World War III if that ever happens. It probably could be reverse engineered, or it could just be some sort of recovered craft that they use to create a plasma field around it to try and mitigate the air friction. Not all of it, but mitigate it in a way where it sort of tries to mimic the mechanisms of classic UAP sightings. And with my sighting too, I have a hypothesis on why I witnessed what I did back early 2010-ish, 2011. The YouTube channel only just got it started up, and it was pretty popular back in the day, and I feel like whoever was working on this program might have been inclined to have seen the YouTube channel, and then they decided to have this flight trajectory which was from the south to the north. So I don't know where it came from, where it originated from, but the direction of travel was from the south to the north, and in the north is directly from my location is Garden Island Military Base, but I don't think that it would have come from there. I've got this weird feeling that it was like it's intercontinental test flight, but then a part of me thinks something to do with Pine Gap as well. I don't know, it's just all guesses really, but at the end of the day, when it flew over, it didn't have to emit the coronal discharge in the intensity that it did to become visible, because it was moving through the air without the coronal discharge. And it's not like turning that on made it increase speed or do anything. It's capable of maneuvering and flying, whether it's manned or unmanned, I'm unsure. It's capable of moving without the coronal discharge. It was almost like, reaches its apex point directly above me, and then it just emits the discharge like, hey, look at this. And ever since then, it's just been in the forefront of my mind. I can't get to sleep at night without thinking about this thing. It's, whatever it is, it's friggin' amazing. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching.